One question that keeps popping up is, what is GLA's reopening plan? And it's my privilege to just shortly share with you some of our thoughts behind how we're approaching the next month or two. So fortunately for us, by the end of May, Global Leadership Academy students would have finished the entire academic curriculum set out for term 2. That gives us the advantage that we can now tailor-make our reopening according to our specific needs. But that's because we already have a 7-week head start compared to the government schools. I'm saying that with great appreciation and respect for the Department of Education, but with us having an e-learning platform already introduced, it was easier for us to adapt and ensure that our learners continue schooling. We want to possibly start on the 1st of June with what follows most naturally after a term of academic learning, and that is assessment, an exam of some kind. So our thought is that June will comprise of a couple of items. The first one will be just a orientation week, a block week, and so each grade will have one day between the 1st and the 5th of June. We'll start with the grade 12s on that Monday, the grade 11s on the Tuesday, and learners will be able to come to school. We'll have a debrief session in the beginning of the day, and we'll have counselors at school available during that week for learners who might need that. And then each day, those learners will be able to see all their subject teachers. So that day will start at 8 o'clock and only end at 3 o'clock. It will give the children a connection with their teachers, be able to understand what they will be assessed on in the exams. Then we've got a reduced formal assessment week. We can call it the exam week, and that starts on the 8th of June until the 19th of June. And that is again staggered, where learners really will be almost the only ones at school when they do come and write their exams. They will just come in, write the exam, and go home. And so really there's very minimal risk to learners and to teachers. And of course we'll have all the sanitizers and masks, and those kind of things will be a requirement. So during the exams, that will enable us to assess how the learners have progressed in this time. It will also identify learners who might have a very specific need that we need to address, and that will be addressed during a winter school catch-up week, feedback week, and that will be between the 22nd and the 29th of June. So that will really give an opportunity for learners who've fallen behind to again, in a very structured, planned way, interact with their teachers in a 3-hour slot specific for their subject, and that will be then compulsory if it's approved. Then the good news is we've got the freedom to actually have some kind of a holiday. So the proposed plan is to then have holiday from the 30th of June till the 13th of July, which is 2 weeks for well-earned rest for all of you. And so that is something that you can really look forward to after the exams, after the winter school week, that you then have a time of rest, and we will also definitely enjoy that as teachers. So remember, this is all still just a proposal. It's what we're thinking of. If we're not able to do it in an in-person environment, we will certainly still have it in a virtual environment. So you can be assured that there will be the first week of June, a block week where you can study, catch up, but also interact with teachers. Then there will be the 2 weeks of exams, and then after that, a catch-up week. And we will do our best to also give you an academic report at the end of the feedback winter school week before you go on holiday. 3 other things I'd like to mention is, due to the level 4 lockdown and the exercising time between 6 to 9, and I already see some of you smiling and being excited about that, we are changing the school times to start at 9 o'clock in the morning and ending at 3 o'clock. That just gives you the opportunity to go outside, walk the streets, walk the dog, go for a cycle or a run. And I really want to encourage parents to join your learners and make sure you have that interaction and physical activity in the mornings, and you'll be ready at 9 o'clock. And I do think you'll be a healthier person mentally and physically. And even emotionally. It really does contribute to a healthier lifestyle. So please make use of that. And then we've got our grade 7 marketing campaign being launched in the next day or two. And I really want to invite you. The best marketing is word of mouth marketing. So won't you do us a favor and please share with your friends, share with your families. If you've had a positive experience at GLA, won't you share those stories with neighbors and friends, and just to help us in this time of marketing, even though it's difficult. We will have a live channel or live broadcast on Wednesday, the 13th of May at 7 o'clock. And a couple of us are really working hard to get that sorted out. So look forward to that. You're also, of course, welcome to join that next week, Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And then lastly, I'd like to conclude by just reminding you of what an absolute privilege it is, even though it's tough. We will grow through this period. And you, your child, us as a school, as teachers, we will be better off and more matured and developed for it after this lockdown and after this pandemic ends. So really, it's big words to say embrace this time, but I really want to urge you to make the best of it. You can decide how you respond to these circumstances. And again, I encourage you to spend time with the Lord and seek His face, because He alone is able to bless you in this time, guide you, and give you strength. Thank you so much for your tremendous hard work and effort that you've put in as parents, as learners specifically, and also for the teachers watching. Thank you so much. We hope to see you then on Wednesday at our live feed. And more details and a couple of other questions is in the newsletter or the news update that we did send out. So enjoy that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening or a great day. Bye-bye.